Today is also Nomura's birthday. Happy birthday, Nomura. Thank you for changing so many lives. I hope you have a wonderful day, and you got cake if you wanted it at the if you went into the office today. You beautiful bean. Thank you for creating the best anime boys ever. You crazy beautiful man. Thank you for my life. There's a there was some Kingdom Hearts merch announced over the weekend. There's a not a proplica, don't get too excited. This is another Keyblade. Another Keyblade. I haven't seen this video. Is this a video? I haven't seen this. I just saw pictures.
That key opens the door to a new world.
Oh my god. Are they just doing the stupid AI dubbing bullshit? Hold on, if we go to YouTube. Can you turn it off? Oh, here. Oh, weird. It says auto dub. It heard me. It heard me say, don't auto dub because you garbage AI. Here we go. I haven't seen this. So I know it lights up, it makes music. It's like a mini-proplica, basically. It's smaller. See, there you go. There's the size. It's smaller than Proplica, but it's bigger than that little one. Sound effects are hilarious. Plays dearly below. Why not just make a Proplica? Why not just make a Proplica? Or re-release. They have a Proplica. Re-release it. Here, I want to see this. Here, the size. There. That's 50 centimeters. It's 50 centimeters long. So it's like between the Proplica and that little one that came out a couple years ago. I guess so if you don't want the gigantic Proplica, but you want something a little bigger to display. It's actually really good for a display piece. Is it Premium Bandai? Premium Bandai. Actually wand size. And they recently released Donald's staff too. People are wondering if they're going to release Goofy's shield too. Another Kingdom Key. I know, that's what a lot of people are saying. Like, do I need another Kingdom Key, right? Going to an anime convention this weekend. Have fun. Have fun. But yeah, so I don't know if I'll pick this up. I'm so put off with collecting right now. Like, not only are we in just like this huge Kingdom Hearts drought, but not that that's the only thing I collect, but like I mean, just the economy and the state of our nation and the tariffs and all of that have put me off of collecting so hard. Like, I'm just like unenchanted with everything right now. Like, I'm just so like something like this, I would just be like when the little one came out, I was just like, don't matter, I'm ordering it, right? Like, I just like would just impulse buy everything. Now I'm just like, I don't need it. I didn't even order any of the Blueprints merch. I'm so disenchanted with everything right now. It just makes me want to buy nothing. Plus I know at some point the Kingdom Hearts 4 merch will start dropping like crazy. So I'm kind of waiting for that. Plus there is the factor that I've bought actually 3 Gigundus statues recently, which were not only a lot of money, but kind of like fulfilled me for a bit, right? I got the giant Sailor Moon statue, and then I got the giant Sora statue, and I have another one coming. So, like, those have kind of satiated me right now. I'm like, I'm good, right? So, you know, yet another Kingdom Key. You know, not the most exciting thing in the world right now, in this Kingdom Hearts drought. Now, if this was like Oathkeeper and Oblivion, instant buy. Instant buy. My mentality, honestly, is I like sets of things. So if there was if there was, um, if they release this size, because it is nice, if they release this size, which is basically a mini-proplica of other keyblades that I like, if they do uh Weight of the Dawn, if they do Oathkeeper, if they do Oblivion, then I would want those as well as the Kingdom Key. I wouldn't want to get those and not get the Kingdom Key. Like, that's my mentality. But if you do just the Kingdom Key, I don't think I'm interested. That's like this. This statue, which is fan made. This is not official. The Giant Sailor Moon is official. This is not official. But when they had renounced just the Sora, I actually wasn't interested. Not only is it KH2 Sora and he's just in like a normal battle pose. He's fine. He's awesome. I love him. But I wasn't interested in dropping the money on just him. But they're also making a Riku. And so once they showed the Riku next to the Sora and said we're going to do both of them, like, well, now I need both. I'm not going to get just Riku. I'm going to get Riku and Sora, right? So like that changed it. So if they do other ones of these Keyblades, not the Kingdom Key D, I don't care about Mickey's Keyblades. If they do Weight of the Dawn or like Oathkeeper and Oblivion, which I think are the ones that are most likely, I expect there to be a Kingdom Key D, which is just a palette swap, which not interested, and it would not make me interested in the Kingdom Key either. But if they did Weight of the Dawn, Oathkeeper, or Oblivion, then I would have to get both. That's my mentality. But like another Kingdom Key, I don't need another Kingdom Key. I don't. So I am surprised this is only 9,900 yen though, which is in yen like $100. So with the exchange rate is still very much in our favor, which would make it much less, but then shipping, and if you got to do tariffs and stuff, it'll still be about $100. Which is not bad for this, especially it lights up, right? It's a mini-proplica. Like, that's actually not a bad price at all. I'm actually very surprised. So it's definitely not a bad deal, and it would look really cool. But I'm just so put off right now about collecting anything. I'm being extremely, extremely selective right now. And I'm okay with that. Because I know as soon as they start putting out the KH4 merch, I'm going to be like, I'm going to buy everything. So. So, it's okay that I'm just like, I don't need this. Plus, I'm like literally running out of room. That's the other thing. Like, I literally don't have room to push it anywhere anymore. Or store the boxes. Like, I'm good. I'm good for a while. When the KH4 merch drops. Magical girl anime convention cosplay. See, that too. That's another factor, is that I'm starting to go to anime cons again. And it's more fun to buy merch in person. And I buy merch in person, you know, directly face to face from an artist that created it. I'm much more likely to buy and get the, you know, the fun and the rush and the satisfaction of supporting an artist in person, more than doing it online, where you just push a button, order something, and it comes to your door, right? You're much more likely to spend money at a convention. So I've been doing more of that as well. So I think that also a little bit puts me off on the like ordering things online. But yeah, it's mostly just the economy, and I'm so sick of everything being like twice the price that it used to be. And yeah, that is the number one thing that's put me off from spending money. Good job, government. You just made collectors stop collecting. Good job. Hi, Spec. Crispy13, hello. Not only do you need both, you need a bigger table, right? I know. Yeah, when Riku gets here, I have no freaking clue where I'm going to put him. I don't know where I'm going to put him. I don't know where I'm going to put anything. Well, what's going to happen, unfortunately, is I'm going to have to put them up here. This is the only place, unless they live on this table. up here is the only place, because, like, that's the only place the Sailor Moon fits. That's the only place the Sailor Moon fits. Look, not me. Not me. Look at her. Look at her. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Ignore the absolute garbage mess of other stuff surrounding them. I'm moving things around. But that's the only place she fits, right? She will fit nowhere else in my room unless I, like, put her on that table. And so this, when I get Riku, like, they're both gonna have to go up there. But then, like, I like having the outer Senshi around her, which are super cute, right? The wingspan is crazy. She's insane. No, more shelves won't even fix it. More shelves won't even fix the problem because I got no room for more shelves. I got no room. No room for anything. Alizé. I got my Alfie and Alizé. Everything's a mess right now. Everything's a mess. That big blank wall that I never hung anything up on. I know. It's a mess. But listen. We need another sorting stream where I actually sort stuff. We're in the process of moving everything around. As we always are. And then as soon as we're done sorting stuff, we get more stuff and then have to move stuff around again to make room for it. It's a never-ending battle. So it's a little bit of everything. Whereas like 2 years ago I would have like just not even batted an eye and pre-ordered that Keyblade. Now it's just like I'm being way more selective lately, which like I said is not a bad thing. Is not a bad thing. We need to build a house extension. Exactly. Cancel dinner. The dining room is now the collection annex. Yeah, no, seriously, Lance. Seriously, go Marie Kondo on my collection. That's what I did. I did that about 10 years ago. I did an extreme downsize of my collection. That was not only to downsize, stuff just in general, because I just had so much stuff. And that was when it was just all in boxes and I had nowhere to display it. Just my years of discovering eBay and the internet and just ordering anything and everything. I had Sailor Moon coloring books, bootleg Sailor Moon coloring books. And I was just like, I don't need these, right? I had plushies that were faded in the sun from being in the back of my car, right? I just had like just so much crap that I didn't, that didn't, spark joy anymore. I was like, why do I have this other than to sit in a box? So I spent a year about 10 years ago downsizing my collection. It was more than 10 years ago now. And paid bills for many months downsizing the collection. But it was good. It was a good thing because it was, like I said, I went through and does this spark joy? Does this spark joy? Does this spark joy? No, it was just something, I had Pikachu plushies and like, from when I was super into Pokemon and I wasn't into Pokemon anymore. So, I sold a bunch of Pokemon stuff and, just cleared stuff out. So, we're almost getting to that point again. The Shank Chateau. I still have my Sora amiibo in the box too. I don't think I'm going to open them. I think I'm just going to display them in the box. Time for some raffles. That's right. I do actually even have some like duplicates of items that I either unintentionally got or people like gifted me things for my birthday that I already had, or I actually do have a little box of like giveaway stuff. That's anytime there's physical stuff that I give away that I list for the charity streams, that's where it comes from. My box of this no longer sparks joy or is a duplicate. Reintroduces you to stuff you thought you forgot you had, but really loved. Yeah. Collecting without curation is just hoarding, right? If you want to take, you will pry that Scarlet Briar t-shirt out of my cold dead hands. I got the pink yarn Yoshi amiibo. Yep, I got that one. You did that with your Lego collection and made several $1,000 plus blessed a bunch of my friends' kids. Yes. Build a barn just for my collection. I need a barn just to like store the boxes. Like I have an entire I have like an entire closet and a half filled with boxes, and they've started to overflow into the attic as well. That's just the boxes, because I keep all the boxes. for everything. And that takes an insane amount of space.